Hello, my name is William Dorsey, and this is Wildsnake by Bulletproof Software. Wildsnake is reviewed as a Tetris clone with a unique twist in that you're playing as snakes rather than random shapes falling down the screen, as well as the snakes kind of slither around at the bottom of the screen once they hit something to fill up the spaces that they need to. Another interesting part is rather than trying to fill up space, the goal of the snakes is to combine the same colors. As you see, when a orange and blue striped snake touches another orange and blue striped snake, one eats the other. And it can end up with a bunch of crazy um, chain reactions if you plan it well enough. But often when I try doing chain reactions, it usually ends up just making me lose. But anyways, I find this game to be really interesting and satisfying to see the snakes just slither around at the bottom, especially when you destroy a snake at the bottom of the screen, and then they all just flood in to fill up the rest of the space. Um, the controls are really simple. It just controls with the arrow keys, and that's about it. You use left, right, and down to control the snake, and and while you're falling, you can control the snake's shape. Although it does change once you reach the ground. Um, when a snake lands, it'll always go either left or right, and until it hits a object like the wall or another snake. Alright, here we go. We got a double snake there. And there are occasional power-up snakes, like a snake that destroys all of the color that you hit, and another snake that you cannot control but that eats anything it touches. And that's just about it. It's a simplistic game. Um, I find it really fun to play. I actually like it better than Tetris. Um, so pressing down makes the snake descend faster, and left and right while in midair changes the direction the snake is heading, and also the shape of the snake, of course, as it's falling. And yeah, at first when I played this game, I was kind of confused. I'm like, why aren't these snakes disappearing when I'm filling up the rows? And but then I remembered that, and then I noticed that that's not how the game works, and that it depends on what snake you hit. At first I thought it was the orientation, maybe you had to go for the snake's tail. But no, it just has to match the color and pattern. Here's the snake that destroys all of the same snake, and you can see them all just fall down after that. It's pretty satisfying. Games can last pretty long. It's pretty easy at first, but then I think it speeds up as you go, as you progress, and it introduces more patterns. Um, as you can see in the top left, it tells you what snake is coming up next, although I find it really difficult to pay attention to that when you're trying to control your snake descending, because you don't have much time to orientate yourself before you land. Oh, looks like we're coming to an end here. Oh, there we go, that was pretty good. Then we got one of these snakes. Oh, oh dang it. I was hoping the green would go for the other green. Yep, it seems about hopeless here. Game over. I don't know how long I've been recording for. We'll go for another match. We'll go for another round. Um, so at first, what I like to do is just kind of lay them out flat like this and combine whatever colors come in. So it seems like it starts out with only two colors, because it alternated between those same two patterns. And now it's introducing more colors. Or maybe that's just chance that it happened. You can control which way the snake slithers once it lands head downward, head first onto the ground. If you don't, though, it'll pick a random direction to slither either left or right once it touches the ground. And all the snakes vary in length. Let's see if we can find a purple snake that eats everything. Ooh, let's see if we can throw the needle. Perfect. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, we got another blue snake to combine there. Oh, you see that? That's what I like about this game. Only thing is you cannot control upwards on the snake. The snakes will only go down, left, and right. They do not slither upwards. And I would imagine it's because of balancing. Otherwise, a player would be able to exploit it in a way that you can delay reaching the bottom. One strategy to fill up some space in like a small area is to just zigzag, and you end up landing in like a thick column rather than snakes everywhere. And it's a very simple game, but it's really fun to play. Alright, let's see if we can go to the right here to get out of the way. Got one of these snakes. Combine those. Here's another one we can combine. I feel like once you get the hang of this game, you could get really good at it because there's a lot of flexibility in what you could do, and you can still control the snake even after you've destroyed another snake. So maybe you want to get out, so sometimes you might want to get out of the way of another snake so we can slither down even further. Oh, I should have went to the left there. Oh, and I just blocked up that whole area with a snake. Anyways, this was Wild Snake. My name is William Dorsey, and thank you all for watching. See ya.